Hi, welcome to Jadekine Gaming. My name is Adam. Here with the 16th session of the Worlds Collide Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I have Austin here as Tormmik, Nick as Rock, and Bob as John. I almost flip those because they're both normal names. I almost call you John and say
they're both his name.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we've actually got over this in the previous one I recently edited. Anyways,
Well, it's a good thing Nick brought it up again. Flashback time for everyone. Grayscale that crap.
no. That's too much work. I don't know who you think I am or how much time you think I have.
Now we're gonna roll some dice in this box and make you, edit it.
No, I'm not recording that. I'm not a fool. I got past that. That was sessions ago. Let's see, what happened last time? Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys went out to that island. You loosed the water people, kind of just sort of freely. I mean, you killed the ones that attacked you, but the ones that were willing to negotiate, you just said, all right, go on. You just freed them from their prison. You didn't know why they were in there.
I'm sure it was nothing. I'm sure they were all innocent.
Innocent enough. I mean, they've done their time.
Yeah. Returned back to Dunminster, looked around. I know you were talking about going to Nala, which is sort of, I guess, just the place you...
Yeah, I wanted to go to Nala. Everyone else did not.
We wanted to explore this city first, but fine. We can go up to the teleporter thing and see if we can get to Nala.
I wanted to swim to Nala.
Oh, that's just stupid.
That was a long time, friend.
That was stupid.
Anyways, right now you're hanging out in Dunminster still. Did you actually go to the town proper, or are you still on the docks?
No, we went into the town to ask questions.
Oh.
I made a gather information check going around.
Okay.
I will check if teleporting's a thing. If Nala has a teleport center.
Yeah, I imagine they probably would.
It's too bad.
Why is it too bad?
Because he
Because
just
it would
wanted
have
to go
abused
on
me to swim there.
Oh. It also has a dock.
But this isn't a bay.
Dock of the bay.
No more than 30 seconds.
YouTube, yo.
I don't think my voice is quite gonna hit the match there.
But
And if it does, totally worth losing the advertising revenue. If all of a sudden I could sing.
well, checking that out, it's like, okay, level with me. Is your heart absolutely set on Nala? We can go right now. Or do you want to explore this town first and find money-making opportunities?
I don't want to explore this town at all.
Okay.
You just don't like dwarves, do you?
No.
I'm a dwarf.
Not anymore.
You're fine now.
Okay, let's go to Nala.
No, we're not going to Nala. That's
No.
a waste of money and time.
Oh, okay. I was actually thinking, now that I have some good AoE spells, we might want to go back to the border with the wild people, the Horde. Yeah, we're just going to go with the Horde and murder a bunch of them for cash.
No.
If you kill enough of them, it's worth money.
Exactly.
And then we have to drag it. And by we, we're all looking at me.
All those ears. Ooh, so much weight. Didn't you end up with a portable hole, or bag of holding?
You're not going to gross up my bag of holding with ears. It's disgusting.
You put them in a separate bag. You still with that bag in there. Then you're fine.
They're gooey. They'll leak.
Yes, as far as ship's passage, it would be, 50 gold per person to get to Nala.
Oh, we're just not going there at all now.
Okay.
It's too expensive.
It could be
Yeah, but you
fun.
didn't know how much it was at that
Yeah.
point, so.
Okay, so I don't feel like getting another thing from the
Tungsten Society.
Tungsten Society. They've given us crap recently. We could go back to the Eagle Eye's main city, try to get some stuff from
I
there.
thought we were exploring this town.
You said no, not exploring this town. You don't want to explore this town at all. I was like, okay, let's go do this. I'm throwing out options besides
And I
this.
said no. Then I
What?
instantly changed my tune.
Why aren't you keeping up with my lunacy?
You are at Dunminster.
Yeah, I know that.
Let's just go find some place to make money here.
Okay, gather information, talk around, see money-making opportunities, or, if they have an Eagle Eye outpost and need things murdered. Or if you can shoehorn the black diamonds in here and lure us over to the other side to see how that side lives.
Are they black diamonds? Or...
No.
No, I didn't think they were. I thought they were white diamonds.
They are.
Yeah, well, I'm going with close. Black and white are very much the same thing. Or at least they're the opposite of each other, and I remember diamonds.
They are both colors.
My lunacy. Yes, my lunacy. We're discussing how I'm insane. Black and white, same thing.
I made a mistake.
Talk about living in a world of grays.
Anyways, so yeah, no, talking around. First off, no, you kind of get some strange looks and some outright, almost insulted tones from asking if the Eagle's Eye were there. They would not allow those, whatever, those profiteers to run the law of the city. That that there is a strong dwarven heritage and really just a strong community that supports itself. It does not just hire off the the well-being of its people to some company looking to make a profit.
I think there's no work here at all. These dwarves seem super insular and weird.
They're self-sufficient. Come on.
Insular and
how
weird.
How can you not admire this level of community?
Easily, they won't give me money.
You have to work for money.
They won't give us jobs. They don't want profiteers in their thing. We are literally trying to come here to profiteer.
I just now realized that. I was a little bit behind that, but yeah, I did.
I don't think we can profiteer here. They don't like profiteers.
Maybe it's just this dude.
You can see if there's some dwarven, scholar things here and try to read some books before we leave on this dwarven heritage, but otherwise I think we should take off. I don't think there's money to be made here.
Yeah, I want to check if they do have a library. A center specifically on history.
Watch it be all in clan homes and, personal libraries, no center of
I
learning.
would expect that.
It's like, no, we won't let an outsider in.
I used to be a dwarf. Honest.
I was in a tragic accident.
It involved a boar and a lot of running. But not as much as I needed there to be.
Okay, basically, yeah, you get some people that, that they do. There are a lot of people have sort of their histories and their things where a lot of books, as far as things that have been duplicated and where they have collected, any possibility of that or anything with that would probably be, something, related to the Great Father and his halls. He would be more likely to have, texts that would, run down multiple family lines, as well as given, the current patriarch, probably a lot of old religious texts. You get some people who spot, note that they do have some of those as well, for they do remember.
Well, that's what I want. I want history stuff, not of families, but like of the city, the location. So I'd have to go talk to the boss of the city.
So you probably wouldn't talk to, the Great Father himself, but it would probably be a representative there. Any actual collection more than what an individual has would be within his libraries or libraries that are funded by him.
And where are those?
Those would be in Dwarodom.
So not here.
No.
We'd have to travel. It's like free to travel within the dwarf holes, though, right?
Through Tupta, it would be cheaper. There's not. If you want to just manually walk, that would technically be free.
Technically free.
Because you guys can utilize things like I don't have to pay to eat, I have my good berries and those kind of things, yes, you can actually negotiate, negate all of the costs of just travel that takes time.
Well, that's nice. I'd like to visit there. See if we can find out more about these ocean peoples.
I'm full of apathy, and my plan was profiteering. So, I'm on fence. You?
Profiteering.
My vote counts for 2?
No.
Counts for 3? Majority?
Now, to be fair, right now, what I calculated was that each side has 1.5.
No, mine was profiteering with the side order of me. So, 2 versus 1.5.
Your vote does not count for 1.5.
I feel it does. I gave 2 answers. So I say we go back to the Eli main town. Thoughts?
Fair enough.
I've been outvoted.
We've been outvoted. I don't want to input anymore.
What's your thought? I think that's a bad plan, and I don't like it.
Now, do you actually think it's a bad plan, or just not the plan you want?
Yeah, that second one.
I don't see the difference between the two.
Yeah, of course
exactly.
you don't.
That second one, I'm very against it.
So we head off to...
And you do remember the way that the teleportation you have functions, correct? You were given tokens that from somewhere within Carwentide you can go back to...
Just back to Tungsten?
Yes.
Oh.
And from anywhere in Carwentide back to Tungsten, so...
Or we could just pay for it now and not go back to Tungsten.
So why don't we go to Dwarven now, and then we'll just go back to Tungsten after that. I mean, come on, I'm talking like maybe at most a day of a detour.
Fine, but you have to pay for the teleports.
I'll go myself. We have 3 tokens, don't we?
We can't leave you, you...
I will go myself.
You'll be throwing up all over the books.
That doesn't sound like a problem that will be exclusive to me.
And you won't be able to read it because you're you can't...
I mean,
Read.
we will have the
That-
slight offset of having each other close by to offset this.
I don't have the money to pay for other people's teleports.
Well, when we get back, you pay for that. You totally have the money there. I know you've gotten platinum bars like the rest of us.
I was there when you were handed them. And you haven't bought none.
So yes.
How about you traded some magic items tonight? I'm sure you have spares just laying around.
I'll give you this demonic armor.
this
This devilish armor.
This spine bolt would probably cover it.
Or take this magical bolt.
For the thing you can't use.
Crossbow?
No, he made it bolt.
You know,
didn't you actually
No,
manage to
Nick
get
can't use. Nick doesn't use crossbows.
No. No, I meant pay the teleporter guys. Here's this, demonic bolt of fire.
They were very interested in projectile weapons. I don't think they'd be okay with that.
So head back up the steps to teleport to Dwarvmire.
How much is that?
How did we switch
Dwarven?
from not doing what Vic wanted to doing exactly what Vic wanted? When did this
He agreed to
happen?
pay?
The power of persuasion.
He made a sound argument of, it'll only take a couple hours. And he's paying.
Maybe.
I have to face it the right way. It's helpful when I do. So yeah, you go up there, and what do you...
I asked about transport to Dwarmire.
Dwarendom?
Yes, Dwarendom. Sure.
Yeah,
They suck at naming.
Well, I suck at remembering.
Makes more sense in their language. Some of them will actually, then say it in the Dwarvish, which to you sounds very much the same as everything else. But, how much better, the languages, sounds when it all flows together.
What are you talking about? We speak Dwarvish.
Yes, exactly. Thus, it sounds all the same to you. It's your brain. It's not that you know all the way. It's your brain just knows everything. It just functions in.
We know Dwarvish.
Not the right kind.
It's a totally different language.
I know this Dwarvish.
Oh, that. It actually does sound a lot better in their language. They're not lying. It's like, oh wait, yeah, you have your belt. Yeah. But no, for getting there, that would be 10 gold per person.
I don't suppose I get a discount for scholarly pursuits.
Then we'll inquire. What are you saying?
I'm only going to visit the libraries as I'm interested in the history of the region.
For what reasons? Where did the interest come? They're really willing to just sort of say, "Oh, do talk."
Well, we ran into those ruins offshore, and there was mer people, and people talked about there's a merfolk thing. I'm trying to look up more information about that. Underwater peoples.
Well, that wouldn't necessarily be within the region. The Sea Guardians, they're within the oceans.
Yeah, but I figure it's close to here, so maybe your books would have something on it.
There's possible mentions, and I'm sure that we've had interactions with them before. For the most part, the Sea Guardians are... I'm just going to read it off here. Whatever it is. The Alliance of the Four Tribes of Merfolk. They're pretty much throughout the oceans. They're not just around here, specifically. They're throughout the oceans.
You persuaded me out of it.
Sweet. How much...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You talked me out of it.
Okay, here are tokens back to Tungsten.
Why are we going back to... I thought we were just... Why don't we just teleport to the place and then go back to Tungsten with the tokens from the place? Because we're going to have to play...
Because we can only go back to Tungsten's from the Dwarven lands with these tokens.
So you can't teleport to the other place from the Dwarven lands without the tokens, with just monies?
No, you can pay
You
to go to the
could,
other
but
place,
then these tokens would be
are useless
worthless.
unless you go back to the Dwarven lands at some point.
Which, this place sucks.
Yeah, Harwintide, which is where they come from, is the Dwarven lands.
Oh. I didn't know where we were.
Yes, you're in Harwintide.
I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
You go back to Tungsten?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go report in Snake Eyes again. And...
Well, we found a whole bunch of copper.
Did we actually gather up that copper? I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
They were aware of the copper, yes. We left that when we stripped the gold from them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was...
It seemed needless weight.
Otherwise, it was a prison being used to hold merfolk, and some of them were still alive, so we just let them go. There was nothing
we just let them go.
There was nothing of value there, though. No magic. Well, magic, but nothing useful.
Released ancient prisoners?
Nah, they mostly did it on their own.
We killed the ones that attacked us,
Well,
but the ones that didn't, they weren't...
They weren't our prisoners.
And theoretically, they've been there long enough. I feel like at a certain point, they've just earned a little freedom.
And if the
Well, we'll see if anything bad happens.
Yeah. Not gonna win. If the Sea Guardians put them in there once, they can do it again.
Yeah. Oh, the Guardians.
How much trouble could they cause?
Yeah. Do we not like the Guardians? Are they bad?
Huh? Oh, well, nothing particular. They're just... they keep to themselves at the very least.
Is that just a line of pure neutral?
What?
The Sea Guardians.
You're not allowed to look at the cheat sheet.
No, there's one group that likes them. Two groups that like... No, that's themselves. Otherwise, yeah. Most people just like, whatever. They're over there. Do they mess with our shipping weights? Not as long as we don't mess with them. Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Like, whatever. It's like, we don't want to make them upset. When we make them upset, they're paid. But as long as we just sort of leave them alone, then they're fine.
Yeah,
Do you know how to get in contact with the Sea Guardians?
I'll go out to the ocean.
I assume screaming.
What, do you just walk out there and they'll talk to you?
No, most people throw a bottle in there with a note.
No,
Because I've received that answer before, just go in the ocean. But I feel like the ocean's quite large, and that's not going to be an effective means of making contact.
probably not.
Do I go out there and just start throwing bodies into the water?
Eventually you would attract their attention, but I'm not sure you'd like the reception you received.
Obviously. That's why I'm asking for a more effective means of communication.
We don't actually have... there's no active teleport that we have to them. There's no...
You gotta chum the waters like you would with sharks, but they love cake. Just start throwing cake in the water.
And they'll kind of go to the way where you figure out the reason why most people sort of have the whatever kind of, opinion of them. They just don't have communication very much with the outside
Which
world.
seems like a bad plan considering they're a major threat to your shipping. You'd want to be able to go, no, that wasn't us, that was an accident, we apologize.
To be fair, that is a way you could contact them, but again, you would not like the reception. If you were to do something terrible to the waters, they would show up to stop you.
That's my point.
Just
Like,
sit there with
there
a
really
huge
should be-
thing of oil about to dump in the water, like put a drop in, wait a day, just and then they show up and go, what are you doing? I was waiting for you. What's the gigantic thing of oil there for? I figured you'd show up if I threatened the waters with the gigantic thing of oil. I wasn't going to do it. I just needed to talk to you.
Still really ticked off about that one drop. Kill you anyways.
I don't think they do so well.
Why?
I'm pretty durable. And also, the major way of killing a surfacer is throw them in the water, which would not hurt me at all.
Yeah, that is useful. Yeah, let's just go underwater and see how you do.
He's wearing huge armor. Just knock him in the water and get to the bottom. So, can we talk now?
Anyways.
Nobody has a way to contact them. An entity that you might have need of making, explanations to, because they're an immense threat to your trade if something a misunderstanding were to happen. Like, imagine if you were in the war...
Why do you really want to
if
talk
you
to
were
the
in
mer
war-
people? Is this a tangent, or is this just...
It's sort of kind of. I'm just upset nobody has a conversation. It seems like a major oversight as far as security is concerned.
If anyone's going to have something, it would probably be some of the island chains.
Because I'm just thinking, like, what if you...
To the most part, if
about
there are
war.
issues with that, they're not, if things are being accomplished,
Yeah.
they will work with you to sort it out. They're not an overly aggressive people. They're a normal society. They're not just going to come up with,
But just think
spears and pitchforks. They're,
Think if you were at a war with one of these nations,
Targets.
you could just masquerade your ships as their ships, and then create a bunch of damage to the water, and all of a sudden your enemy shipping lanes are completely in havoc, and you have no way to contact these people and tell them it wasn't us.
So what you're saying is we need to go to the shipping business.
I'm just saying there's a severe weakness as far as
the
subterfuge is
the
concerned.
war is a land war.
Yeah, for now.
There's literally, you have these mountains up top where the ocean is.
I know where it is.
And then you have this giant peninsula that I think just goes down forever.
I'm just disgruntled.
It actually goes into another
Continent.
continent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
There's
just
continents on both sides, actually.
See, look at all that water.
Oh yeah, it's like, these are two different oceans.
Yeah, they literally have different oceans. There's actually the borders around here. They have where they're stationed.
And that looks pretty thick. I don't think they have a Panama Canal going out down through that bottom area, do they?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. No, as far as accessing between them through water, that trade does not happen. Trade happens up and down this coast for these nations, and up
Just
and down
imagine
this.
how much money you'd make if you put a Panama Canal right there. Just a big old canal right there.
Well, that river's pretty close. But then you have to carve through mountains.
Yeah,
That's not as hard as
right
it
here
sounds.
would be a lot better.
Remember, carving through
Here
mountains...
you're dealing with the dead, though.
Yeah. Carving through mountains isn't as hard as it sounds.
The dead are notoriously bad at dealing with waterways.
Except for
The
undead
dead
sharks.
also don't object when you destroy their homes.
Undead sharks. Skeleton sharks.
I feel like we're about to get that movie here.
It's not too long before Sharknado runs out of ideas.
Well, no, there's undead sharks in the upcoming Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh, god damn it.
Nice.
This is your fault.
How is it my fault?
How is it not?
How is it? I'm quite curious. Is it actually his fault, or are you just trying to blame things on him?
He wouldn't know about it if I didn't bring it up.
I killed a messenger.
Well, fine. So we're at Tuxton.
It was
They were
like, can we get a free transfer to... Isn't Eagle Eyes somewhere in here?
I don't think it's going to be free.
It's over here.
Yeah. Is your sheet on right?
What do you mean?
Yeah. I just But okay, that's magic power.
Yeah.
Okay, we're okay.
Warriors might.
Yeah,
I
thought we were like here. It's like I thought it was definitely more east.
Tungsten Museum is right up here.
Yeah. And I say free because they're sending it from their own teleporter. They just have mages on staff for that, don't they?
Sort of. There's still basic costs to it, and there's also that they do point out they still have the taxes that they pay for going around places. We didn't get billed for the receiving end.
Here's 140 company copper coins for however much
Copper coins?
I don't know if it's copper. It's just company money. I think it actually
equivocates
to
to gold.
Yeah.
They utilize copper so that they're giving you worthless stuff, but it has value within their.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that would actually pay for more than what you need.
Oh,
The three of you is 30.
oh, they're willing to take the company stuff for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Company money.
Yeah, no, that's quite true. That's you. As far as leaving from here, yeah.
I don't have any company money. I exchange it all for cash.
Where? They wouldn't give us cash for it.
I don't know. I don't have company written down.
You didn't exchange it for cash. You got your was it the brewing station, an alchemy station, and other
You
things
just
like
spent
that.
it all.
Spent it all. That's right.
So did I.
That's right.
Yeah, I still had some, so we can burn through that.
I would burn through mine too.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
I made a point. I don't like company coin. Hey, and it got us a map.
Mm-hmm.
Because they realized.
But yeah, no, for they're like, yeah, they're gonna kind of put you on a break. Feel free, of course, feel free to keep in touch if anything, comes to mind.
So yeah, you've given us no money for the last few jobs. We'll go find someone who pays us real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They also feel like you keep not finding things.
We found things, just not things worth money. Unless they...
We found prisoners in historical value.
Yeah. Are we supposed to, do we have a slave trade for the prisoners or something that we're not aware of?
Wait, are we okay with slave now? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Not 100%.
Ondon, by the way, is the headquarters of the Eagle's Eye.
Mm-hmm. We've been here before and worked with their people.
Let's go there and mess with the kid again.
No, that was down the elf territory where the kid was working with the Eagle Eye.
Alright, whatever. Let's just go there then.
Yes.
Which one are you going to?
The main headquarters.
The place that gives us the most best.
Alright, you're heading back down where the kid is, the head of the Dragon's Horde.
You really want us to kill a dragon?
Yes.
That ended the campaign real quick, one way or the other. We have all the money. What are you guys doing? We're building the Panama Canal.
To have all the money. and really, in this world, it wouldn't be too hard. There's literally spells that move Earth.
Yep. Nope, the most expensive part of it would be getting the troops to protect it.
Mm-hmm.
And charge exorbitant taxes.
That people would be willing to pay, too. Because
How much time did you cut off my trip? Oh,
what? You opened up an entirely new market for us?
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're not cutting time off trip. You're opening a new market. Because there's not a trip where people by sea transport between there.
Well,
those are land
sea,
transport
land,
goods.
sea.
Yeah.
We cut out an entire market of people who are middlemen.
Yeah.
That's what our goal should be. Massive disruption of the native economy.
yeah, we're not allowed to bring our own technology to this world. Let's just break their economy out of spite.
Can't bring our technology? Fine, we're just going to dig a hole. Nothing technological about that.
What are you doing? We're digging a trench. Why? You'll see. Is it off a big trench? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't.
You could fit like 3 ships to do this. Yeah, you could.
Then I'm just going to sit by and let you do that.
Why not? It's our land. We bought it with our horde money.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that you would. I just know who owns it, so.
Well, a bunch of undead guys. So that.
Well, no, you have to keep the undead out.
Yeah.
Undead are bad.
Well,
That's one thing that I thought I've been pretty solid with in this campaign. They don't like the undead.
We'll just put up walls on the other side of the canal, which on those walls will have parapets that will have ballistas facing in and out. Better pay. Why? Because there's a whole row of ballistas. You ain't gonna make it.
A lot of ballistas. A lot of wood.
Well, we're in the jungle.
Alright, so you get to,
What's the time of day, and if it's still early enough, we can go straight to Eagle Eyes.
yeah, sure. It's probably at latest 4.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. Get a job if it's not super close by. Sleep it. Let him go find his library again. Take a night. Then
Whatever he's muttering about, we'll do that.
Mutter, mutter, mutter.
Right, so you go to the headquarters of the Eagle's Eye, and pretty much what you go ask for. What do you have to ask for? Pretty much audience with who's able to get out jobs, or what do you?
Who gives out jobs, or that gentleman we met before.
Okay.
Not the guy who gave us the introduction, the one who actually works here.
Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the one where we almost died, right? Trying to save the child.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a mysterious cult here,
But yeah, no.
and you almost died. Not me.
So yeah. Anyway, so pretty much you go to the courtyard and try and figure out what's going on. And yeah, you go into the office. There's the person there. They kind of direct you to a seat, and
They always
think
have
someone.
a reception desk.
Yeah, someone will be with you. So you sort of find a seat, take your seat, wait. Guy comes in. Good day.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yes.
You're here. Of course. What are you here for?
Money.
Money. Here for money. Are you owed money? What do we owe you?
We're here to...
All of the money. Now that sounds like a little bit of a fib. I know one when I hear one.
It's like, we're here to see if there are any good jobs to take on. Do some good in the world, make some money.
Good job.
Good bounties.
Good jobs. Yeah, we got some good jobs. Good jobs. Be a guard. Guard's a good job. You guard the town.
Freelance.
You make a little freelance.
Yeah.
Freelance. You know where the real money is.
In freelance.
Espionage. I'm a spy. They don't even know I'm here. Okay, they do. But you know what? They might not. You didn't.
So you want us to go to the White Diamonds, is what you're telling me.
No. Stay away from them. They're bad people.
But you just said you were a spy.
I said the temperature. There's a temperature issue. It's too hot in here. I have to go. But you know what? Next time I am watching you, you won't know it. But I will. Thinking about that. You've met him before.
Yeah, no. I remember Crazy Jabbering Man. Why they haven't kicked him out of here? Why he just hangs out here is beyond me. It seems like these militant, guards and other stuff wouldn't put up with his...
He's somebody's nephew.
Probably. As long as he's mostly harmless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
Well, apparently he's a spy, so I don't know.
Yes.
We should report him, see if there's a bounty
Treason.
on spies.
But yeah, a short while later, an officer comes through and sort of sits in the seat with you. It's not a meeting room free right now, but I believe you've been here for work before?
Yes.
Yeah.
We took out a giant for you last time we were here.
Okay, I think I remember that.
Yeah,
Up,
up on near
by
the
the
pillars.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as much as people insist on going that way, I suppose we might as well keep it safe. People are free to do
the
it.
pillars. We didn't go there last time.
Stop trying to go to historical sites that make us no money.
Well, to be fair, last time we went to a historical site that could have made us money, you were being awful pessimistic.
Yeah.
Could have made a lot of money. You're
That
dead.
place had so much history.
I like that. Could have made a lot of money. You're dead. I think he slipped in there right there at the end.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We would have been fine. We had a plan. It was a great plan.
Worst case scenario, we take a 20%.
Well, really, worst case scenario, Bob dies and we lose the crown.
I was just saying I could summon a demon and just take 20%. You know, I don't see what's wrong with an 80-20 split of a dragon horde. You see a problem with that? I don't see a problem with that.
And the demon's like, you could have asked for more. And you're like, no, I know how this works.
20%? Good, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had much in the way of giants lately.
Mhm.
I mean, mostly we have been tied up with the warfront. Were you looking to get involved employee-wise within those ranks, or are you just looking for
More freelance
more
stuff.
freelance stuff? I mean, I'm going to go see what I have. It may take me a little bit, but I'll see if I can work anything up.
This guy's a fighter type, right?
Yeah.
You're like a soldiery guy?
Yeah.
What would you say is a more common weapon? Crossbows or bows?
A lot of them, generally we use both for a lot. As far as what ends up being used more often, you're going to use the bow a lot more. But a crossbow is always good to have if ever you end up in a more close situation. Generally, we have our archers stationed with bows, but they have crossbows to take if they end up having to get into more defensive positions. They can pack a more powerful punch, but the bows can cover a wide area from a longer distance. So,
And they're faster.
yeah.
Are you just trying to figure out why the world has bracers of archery and not bracers of crossbow?
I was deciding what it would be. I'd make more money selling them as braces of archery or braces of crossbow.
They'd probably be rarer as braces of crossbow.
Yeah, but not as many takers. Smaller pool.
Well, that's the point. I was trying to see where the profit was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's only an uncommon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll sit there. I
Yeah.
assume they might have tea for us.
Do you ask?
Oh yeah, the receptionist.
You do realize that's not like receptionist like I'm receptionist. That's like I'm working on paperwork in the front office.
Oh, okay.
That's-
Hey, you, get us drinks.
Hey, we just showed up here randomly. Give us stuff.
Yes. No. If
they kind of gave you they send a letter out to someone, and now they're pretty much seeming, if anything, they're going through all of the letters. They were the person that you checked as far as what came through. Mm-hmm. Any reports that come through, they're the ones that file it and then get it put where it goes.
yeah.
This must be novel for him. He gets to look through the things he actually filed.
No.
No, this guy is more or less an officer, kind of soldier guy that came in. That's in the
Once the kid ran off because he's a spy and he has to go hide now.
Anyways, it does probably take about 15 minutes. And the guy comes back with, few letters that he's kind of shuffling through as he goes. Each sort of broken wax seals on, hanging off. It's like, I mean, obviously, I think we've pointed out horde activity before. We let you know where they're at currently if you just wanted to do that. Otherwise, the only real thing we have isn't actually directly for us, but we are quite involved with. We are trying to further relations with Carlintide, and so we've been, I guess.
That is not our specialty.
Interior laugh.
Yeah, he's like, trying to, at the very least, keep the diamonds from gaining allies and such. And so we have, goods that we've been shipping, trying to win some allies both there as well as beyond, the rest there. More or less, the nations that currently remain neutral, we're trying to
drag into this war.
At the very if they'd be allies, that would be much appreciated. But if at the very least we can keep them on a neutral ground and not willing to turn against us, then that's worth devoting resources.
Mm. Yeah, maybe we can make. I feel we're powerful enough to make some money up in bulk with the horde.
Well, what do you want us to do in Carlintide?
We have carts shipping goods.
And they're coming under attack?
We need to keep them under defended.
For how much?
For how much or how long?
Yeah, it's for how long for me to determine for how much. Probably shouldn't have done that. The roads would help me figure out how far it is.
So I'm gonna get the maps out. I just imagine him pulling out his maps and going.
He probably knows enough by now. Like, this is a route that...
Maybe we're getting a special rate because we're known to be reliable. We are theoretically giant-proof.
Math!
Yes, watch us do math.
Math is fun. Right now, it's like 900 into 30 miles. So 30 miles into 900 would be... What is that going to be? It's going to be 3 times 10 is 300 times 3, so 30. So about 35 to 40 days is what we're thinking. You know, probably a rate of... we'd probably do 10 gold per day. So...
Per person or per?
Well, per person, of course.
So
And how much is a goblin ear?
Like a.
He's been hogging that sheet.
I've been hogging it. It's mine.
Goblin ear is a silver per set.
You need 10 of those one.
Orc canines and bugbear ears are what's a gold per set.
So I mean, it'd take a month of our time.
But for 450 gold apiece?
At best. We'd have to slow them down at every opportunity.
Sorry, we gotta stop here. There might be danger ahead.
Is there hazard pay if we actually get attacked?
I mean, he kind of says no. We're expecting that you'll be attacked.
We get to keep what we give. If there's anything useful they have, though, right?
Like the people that attack you?
Yeah.
We get
Yeah,
dibs
sure.
on looting?
Yeah, that's ours, right?
Yeah.
If those were Horde members, would we be able to turn that in for cash?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't see a drawback. I'm okay with taking 30 days of study.
Sure.
You don't see the drawback because you won't be doing any of the fighting. You'll just be shooting off into the distance.
What are you talking about? I got a robe that shoots magic missiles. Powerful magic missiles.
Mm-hmm. He does, like, theoretically 6 times, have a minimum of 14 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go do that then.
Okay. It leaves in 2 days.
Right.
Yeah, and he just says, yeah, sort of puts in there. And we'll give you a extra 10 gold when you show up for it, since you might be stuck sitting around. So if you have to spend that, we'll reimburse that for...
Mm-hmm.
I have some braces of archery. Would the Eagle's Eye be interested in acquiring them, or do you suggest that I just sell them in the market?
Bracers of archery?
Magic items.
Oh, potentially. Well,
They make you a better bowman.
no,
He suddenly understands your earlier
sort of-
question.
he kind of gets up, hold on. He talks to the receptionist, and eventually they fish out a form from the... You say, yeah, you fill that out and hand it to him. He'll get it filed with it, and they can contact you if we're able to purchase it and with what the offer would be.
Alright. Well, we'll be here for 2 days.
Oh yeah, you can just put that as far as location that you'll be back. You know, and pretty much, no, it's your basic information as well as sort of description. How does this function?
Yeah. I get specific.
Just put on arms, better bow.
Nah, man. I'm a magical expert. I get real specific.
Obnoxiously so, I'm sure.
You asked for an extra piece of paper.
I'm not enough here. No, I'll fit it in.
What did we find out that a portable hole was? Was it like 10,000 or 1,000?
10,000.
Yeah.
I've
was,
purchased them several
it was
times. It's
expensive.
10,000.
Mm-hmm.
It was expensive, is the answer. It was expensive.
Portable holes are great because then you can set them off as crafting shops.
Anyways, you actually have the bag, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
Write a letter back to Tungsten that will be out of touch on road trip.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, we're doing some guard duty for Eagle Eyes on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
They pay us guaranteed money.
Due to the fact that they actually pay us,
I
we
do have a lot of money.
More or less, they're fine with that.
Actually, counting all my blocks into gold, it's like I do have a lot of money.
Plus, we're hoarding just a ton of magical items that we're not using.
I'm not hoarding a ton of magical items I'm not using. I'm trying to sell the ones I'm not using.
Mm. By the way, that gets split 3 ways.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, I'm not selfish. What do you... Of course.
I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's only in my hands because I could have made use of it. And because I'm the expert.
It's like, I choose to be free with sharing the loot because I want first dibs on all of the magical loot that I need. I am fine to share the profit. As he flips through all his magic items.
I'm not hoarding anything! Like 10 plus magic items in your
What's the
bag.
point?
How many do you have, Bob?
I don't think I have any.
I can go ahead and get some more papers.
I don't have magic.
I have 2.
I don't have things.
Well, I also have a single +1 arrow.
I do admit, it's not on a sheet, but I do have a +1 longsword. Or a greatsword.
Yeah, technically,
bag.
you have your bag that you purchased, not on the sheet.
No, I wrote it down.
Well, not on one of my sheets. I didn't.
It's not a little card.
Yeah. I only do those for loot, otherwise I'm like, what's the point? It is a good way for me to make my decisions on the spot, really. It's more for me than you.
So,
But yeah, so you fill out your sheet, and they'll say, do you have a signet ring?
No, I need.
Okay.
I'm supposed to. I don't have one. I need to have one made.
Okay. No, if you don't, that's fine. They as they do it, they just sort of
I'll do
fold
that in
and
2 days. I'm gonna have one made.
and seal it with a plane. It's like, it's like there will still be broken wax on here. Yeah, it's much easier for someone to make, but it's sort of that whatever. We're not. He's not really thinking you got something that's so.
Hoity-toity.
Yeah, secretive. It's just sort of this is how I present it. Yeah, it's like, then about 2 days, we should have a bid by then if they're interested. And I want to know to try and be here when you're going to be leaving.
Yeah, otherwise I'll have to wait.
Yep. Because, you'll be on a job. All right.
Water skin of growth. That's what that was supposed to say.
Not of Goth?
Not of Goth. Growth. It was one of Austin's growth potions.
Ah, it makes much more sense than when you asked, why do I have a water skin of Goth? I don't know.
Because everything's so pointless, Nick.
What are your current keeping on hand bottles?
I'm keeping healing, a growth, a mind reading potion, and I was keeping 2 water breathing, but I certainly don't need those anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep 1.
Especially since...
0. I don't have to breathe water at all.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I was going to say, if you're keeping 1, that's just for me. Well, thank you for it, but...
So what do you do over your days?
I get a signet ring made.
Uh-huh.
I know the signet of my house.
Yep.
Find out how much it costs.
Yeah. It's that is to have it made properly. There would be no reason for there to be a general one, so that price must mean for them.
It's 5 gold. I spent 5 gold. I was like, do I have 5 gold on me? Do you take magic items in trade? No, I have 5 gold. There we go. Now I have a signet ring. I should, but it's part of the stuff I used to have.
Yeah.
Out of the 2 days, I spend 8 gold around town, going getting fancy food, and doing other stuff.
Is this the town that has you guys' butcher?
No, I think that's
Nope, that was the town north of Tungsten
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
that we could just walk to.
Okay, so that was the one on the other side. Okay. Like, no, I remember that butcher.
Ogden had a library, right? If I remember right, they had a library. No,
Nothing of note.
Yeah.
they just had nobles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that might have been this one was where private individuals have.
Yeah, I think you cut a deal when we
Oh
saved
yeah,
the little
this is
girl.
how we saved the little girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut a
I have a
deal
letter
and
of
read.
recommendation.
But I think you've already gone to their house and read all their books.
Nope. I've never met them.
The extent of my meeting was with this letter I got.
So, do stuff around town?
Yeah, you eat fancy.
Mm-hmm. I figure for 8 gold will take me through 2 days pretty well.
Yeah. Not too much problem doing that, no. That's fine. What do you do?
Eat good berries. Have a room, that cheap one.
You were very stingy with this wealth you have.
I think I know what I was doing in Ogden. I find a tavern, I order a drink, I don't drink it, and I get to work on my books.
Because they were upset if I didn't order anything.
Mm-hmm.
A beer, please.
You know, we say we have free Wi-Fi, but you can't just come in, order a single drink, then stay here for 2 days!
All these books all over the place.
I have not finished my drink yet.
I'll order another.
That's right, you will. It's 1 drink per day at least.
It's not like I don't have silver.
You're like, what am I supposed to do with this silver?
Right?
Yeah, so you just sort of
Bum
live
around.
cheaply.
Yep.
I live cheaply. I have work to do.
Can
I'm
I-
a wizard.
How much does that cost with my cheap room, whatnots? Can I keep it under 5 silver?
Probably. Do you just sleep in a common room?
Yeah, it's like, do you need a private room?
No.
Then yeah, you can keep it probably under 2 silver.
A silver a day.
I'm just gonna spend 2 silver. I don't want to be cheap about it.
I also just, in my going out, I do try to just make friends and contacts here.
Yeah. No, what do you do?
Acts real creepy.
Yeah, whatever, non-socially awkward people do to talk to random strangers in restaurants and bars.
Oh yeah. So
Free samples.
what do you do?
I work for Tungsten, work for the Eagle Eyes, a little bit of this. Just a traveler new to the world.
Really well.
Yeah, just magic stuff. Came from a different place. Now I'm here.
I don't know. It went over my head, but I guess yeah,
Yeah,
magic.
magic! Literally, the answer of a wizard did it. And it being completely the truth.
Well, might not have been a wizard.
It was a wizard.
It was totally
Could
a
have been a
wizard.
sorcerer.
Pretty sure his was a druid.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't. Mine was some lady who didn't know that you should drink a hot beverage.
Hot?
Was she having a problem?
I gave her coffee.
No.
I kind of got her arrested.
Well, that's nice.
Yes.
And that was a long time ago. Anyway,
What are you talking about? It was only a few weeks ago.
16 episodes.
Even if we didn't have not a break, that's still 16 weeks ago, man. That's like 3 months.
Don't we upload like every
Double
other
that.
week?
It's every other week.
yeah. And in game, it's been 12 weeks and a few days. So, just as far as in-game time that's passed since then. For you as a character. It's still been several months.
It worked out well for me. I was able to collect things before I left as opposed to leaving with what I had.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, just making friends. So I'm going into upper scale stuff, so I guess these would be either merchant types or light nobles if they don't eat in their own house.
Light nobles.
Yeah.
Noble light.
Like nobles, but half the calories.
Just real thin
Thin.
nobles.
yeah, no, there's definitely no, there's...
There's Noble Select over there. He's gonna die soon just from lack of nourishment.
But no, yeah, no, there's probably a couple, but for a lot of it, it is more of the the working kind of person that's more of running a business, and maybe people that run a few businesses in a couple of towns and that kind of thing, where they're not really so much noble as far as within any sort of royal line or any of the councils.
More a merchant noble.
Although there are certainly some that are, of the lower abilities.
Just let them know. It's like, we do this kind of work and all that stuff. If you need some things taken care of, maybe drop us a line at Tungsten. We often visit back there. Just making friends and connections, getting our, we murder bad things sometimes, or do other such work.
Okay.
We currently have a contract with the Eagle Eye. We don't kill our own.
Yeah.
And if you harm children, we will do horrible things to you.
But I'm just rolling around.
Bleed all over your carpets.
Yeah. But I'm just rolling around, spending money, and rolling, a 20 charisma. It's like, oh yeah, wine and dine, make some friends.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a warlock, man. I'm just rolling in charisma.
They're quite pleasant. Yeah. So you get some things. Okay, you got something you're in the middle of doing. Maybe I'll think of something later if you're currently busy with work or that kind of thing.
Just trying to set up future prospects now. It's like, I've come to the conclusion we're going to be here a while. I might as well start making inroads with more people.
Make your charisma-based check that you're doing.
Okay.
Persuasion or equivalent if you're doing something else.
It will be
Intimidation.
persuasion, but I only have deception and intimidation trained. Because warlocks aren't talky people.
Make your base charisma check.
Exactly. 11.
Not great.
Not great, but not bad for a 6.
He spends a lot of time and is buying them food. I say he gets advantage.
He argued well for you.
11!
And the best part is that's actually what he rolled again.
Instant replay.
Well, Nick, way to bungle my help. So I don't help you.
Yeah, no. You find through that, I'll keep you in mind kind of thing. That's about what you get.
And then we head back over 2 days and
Wait your days and show back up.
Pack up all my books. Magical research doesn't do itself.
And let's see, what was the rarity of that item?
Uncommon. Races of archery are uncommon.
They sort of have someone that's clearly there, sitting sort of a little bit of an out of place mage, sort of sitting in the lobby when you guys show up.
A fellow mage.
Yeah,
Robes, armor.
but
Or basically the same guy.
Yeah. And then once you notice, the Prime Surgeon says he'll check out the item.
Sure.
Yeah, so you can phone him. He'll do his basic identify for yes. This is in fact what you said it was. Mm-hmm. Is it what you said it was?
Yes. I have not turned them into braces of crossbowery.
He says, that's pretty much seems like what I kind of figured. I have been given the opportunity to offer 385 gold fists.
That's more than the quarter price I thought they might give you, since you're selling direct.
Yeah. Is that a good price?
Do
I know if that's a good price?
As far as you can tell.
Yeah. It's like you've bought... have you bought magical items yet?
Yeah, I've inquired about prices.
Then isn't uncommon usually like 500 something?
Uncommon ranges from over 100 to 500.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, pleasure doing business with you. Have some bracers.
Yeah. Well, aid in the war front. And he really does just sort of have, sort of little stacks that are almost...
of gold?
They're gold, and they're waxed together.
And what are the stacks in?
Huh? They are in probably... they would be in 50 gold increments, except the last one, which has been broken, and probably a couple spares at the end where it gets to the right point.
Neat.
It is deliberately... It seems a little uncommon compared to the way you've been carrying things. You could easily break it apart to have loose change as you need, and the others, if you ask, he's like, yeah, you can get those changed into bars.
So we get
Easy enough.
128. Whatever. Have to go through the process of bookkeeping this. It's like, books. Split that between them. 128 in gold. Actual gold.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it. It's in there. I heard it. There it goes.
I got 129. But that gives me, plus my other gold, exactly 150.
Nice.
That makes me feel nice. It's just, that's perfect.
You'd remember to spend that 30 earlier, right?
30?
Mm-hmm.
For the travel?
That we didn't do.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that, so never mind. Well, that's right. I took care of teleporting us here with company money.
Well, I was going to say, what are you talking about?
This will start working.
We didn't go to the place I wanted to.
Yes.
I was talked out of it by a dwarf. Who convinced me that his history was not worth investigating.
But I got another red one.
I totally would, though. If I ever get the chance, I'm totally going back there. Just going to read up some family histories. Be a nice nostalgia trip.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do to relax? Oh, I read genealogies. It's very relaxing.
Anyways, it does probably take another hour before probably a new, clearly not so experienced individual comes.
We're guards for...
Tormmik?
Yeah. Nailed it.
I'm Tormmik.
Tormmik. John.
No.
John?
Yes.
That one.
I'm John.
He's
He's
just
lying. We don't like liars around here. I've had to deal with...
Oh, no, yeah, this
It was
is...
a question.
Yeah,
So rock.
Yes.
Okay. First, and he does 10 gold each. I'm supposed to give you that for, I guess, waiting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm taking you out to the cart.
Okay.
And I guess they'll lead you from there. Or vice versa, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You got everything you need?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go. I need it. So it leads you out from there and outside of the city itself. And it takes you to what is sort of big wagon.
Sort of a big wagon.
It looks a little. It is a big wagon, but it looks a little awkward. If anything, it looks like it's had things in it where it's had added padding and that sort of thing to it.
Is there added padding on the top? Is the top nice and comfortable for like a gigantic cat to sleep on?
No, you can put. We wouldn't want to risk extra weight on there.
I didn't ask him.
Trying to keep the crystals safe.
Moving crystal, huh?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure the crystals work.
Not really sure.
Can't.
Hopefully
rob
they're worth enough
eagles,
to get
can't
the-
rob dwarves.
Hopefully they're enough to get some dwarves on our side, though, eh?
I'm laughing internally about the idea of trying to bribe dwarves.
We have gold for you. Yeah, we dig that out of the dirt. You brought us something that we find in the dirt.
But yeah, no. There's a couple of guys sort of sitting with the wagon, 4 horses attached to the front of it. All right, going along the roads, getting the crystals there. Teleport.
Why are we not teleporting, by the way?
They shatter.
Oh. Weird.
They're magic.
Are they the elf crystals from down south?
No.
Oh, okay. Those are the
Not
only
that elf.
magic crystals I know of.
He sort of seems not that I know of. But no. Keep it safe. They of course have their stations and rests. You didn't have basic camping gear. There should at least be enough blankets in the box on the back. That's half empty. If you need to store any of your stuff, that is for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's sort of almost like a extra box that's sort of bolted to the back. And there's actually probably about and probably one on each side. Say the one on the back is for you. It's sort of the things other than what we're transporting are in these boxes on the side of the cart that is designed to be our transport of precious goods.
It's a good thing our contract is not linked to these things being okay upon arrival. That seems like an oversight on their part.
Do you mention that?
No.
Okay.
God, no. They might change the contract.
I've decided to alter the deal. Pray I do not alter it further.
Officially speaking, you've never actually signed anything for this. Just saying. You've had a verbal agreement, which I don't know. You might be able to then argue your way back on, but if they try and go another way with it, but
I will slander them across all the kingdoms.
Specifically to the dwarves.
Indeed.
we'll be there. It'll be quite convenient.
Yeah, they can't even keep their word. No honor.
What? Really?
The worst kind of disturb. They didn't pay us for work we did.
But no. Otherwise, the guys at the Bionic, we're ready if you are.
Yeah.
Everything's safe to go. All right. And they just sort of set out.
Do we
set?
walk?
Huh?
Do we walk?
Yes. To be fair, so does one of them. Only one of them is actually on the seat, and they take turns with steering the cart. I don't think you go through any of these. No, you would leave Sun's Life after a bit.
And then we set out on an adventure.
On the road again?
I just can't wait to get out on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends.
Exactly.
So, you make your way upriver, following the road. Along the road. Roll, percentile. Someone.
20? Or, yeah, 20.
20. Okay. So you go. Yeah, you make your ways along. And you have, certain points where, okay, we have our day's end and we camp.
Detect magic.
On what?
The magic crystals.
Organize magic.
What kind of magic? And do I recognize it?
You do not.
I spent a lot of time looking at magical doodads in this world.
Also, you don't have a spell that increases overland travel, do you?
Nothing that would make this cart faster, probably.
Also, you're paid by day.
So, I mean, come on.
True.
Just say it.
You might have a few spells that hurt the beast.
Tormmik.
Slow down. Slow down. Came with a broken ankle. Don't know what happened.
It's going to take me at least 10 days to fix this. But it can be fixed.
Just halfway through the trip, sneakily snap an axle. You have mending, but don't use it.
Match is probably too big.
Don't you just have to line up the things, then the only broken parts?
Mending's got a size limit, man.
It's got to be small stuff. It means like leaking
There's just going
water.
to be abjuration.
Warding spells.
But no.
Why do they explode when they go through the teleporter?
They break. It's, I don't know, I guess a reaction to magic being used on them. I don't know. There's some sort of magic.
It's the
suppose-
magic of plot.
It's because they do, and they're sending it over land.
Do I feel that Identify would damage them?
You do not feel confident
That
knowing
it
that it wouldn't.
They're apparently super sensitive.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll let it slide.
Talking to the guys about them, it sort of seems like, they just sort of react to things. They're But it's like theoretically they're fine with actual physical abuse, but we didn't trust that because they are obnoxiously packed. They're like, we're told that this was not necessary. They could just go in a wooden crate, but
Crystals, man.
got to make sure they actually arrive on time, get paid.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll leave them alone then.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah. Couple days in, and there's a point where... Oh, yeah.
I don't have those anymore.
No, thank you.
Still on my sheet, I'd be like, oh yeah, I use those bracers.
Yeah, after a few days, that it gets around the time where you would usually stay for a rest, and like... and perception checks, if whoever's looking out currently.
No, not me.
Is it through hearing? Because
Because
there's 0 chance I'm not a cat on the top of the thing.
Oh, you're not on top of the thing.
I'm not. I'm a cat on the bench thing.
Okay.
Is it a hearing thing?
No.
11.
My pass is a little better, so one less than that, I guess.
Okay, no, it'll be one of them that kind of points out the...
14.
All right,
17. Ah, bollocks. Haha.
You know what? There is a little bit of a higher check. I'll let you do a hearing if that's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get advantage. It's a bit of a higher check, but... no. Okay, it's like, technically they would be making noise too. I'm like, pretty sure that's Horde that set up camp to the south there, and we can see them from the road. If we want to keep moving until we can't see them, it is kind of late.
Why don't we just go kill them?
I mean, we'll stay here, but if you want to...
Yeah, might as well. It's free money.
And, I mean, it's good for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to trying to make the trip if you all die, but... You know?
That is not really a risk.
Trust me. If it turns south, we can bail hard.
If it turns south, I have backup plans.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a necklace of fireballs.
I can just cast Fireball. Well, granted, I will be casting Hunger of Hador, but... I don't know, I do not have Fireball currently. I think I'll get that next time I get spells, but I have Lightning Bolt and Hunger of Hador.
Okay, so let's see here.
I don't know.
But they are about a half mile to the south. It's the kind of thing you might have been able to just stay there and not use a campfire and...
Half a mile.
Yeah.
They're a long way off.
Yeah. I mean, you can see... There was a reason that you guys did not just automatically notice them. They're like, no, we're guessing that would be a Horde camp. Based on
Well, we get money for killing them, so...
Yeah.
You wouldn't have by any chance prepared Entangle, would you?
No. That's not one of my spells.
How long does it take druids to re-prepare? Is it 15 minutes, or is it only at dawn?
I think I'm a spell.
Reset your spells, man.
Why?
Because if you entangle someone and trap them, and I cast the Hunger of Hador on them, they're stuck in that ball of damage.
Yeah, if you double spell if you each use a spell on somebody, then they...
On that one dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Entangle
more
the
like
area.
40 dudes. They're both big area spells.
It depends on how close to
Can I
attack
get
they
the
are.
deck? It's all the way over there.
So you're going to wait till morning?
What?
Well, that's the other thing. It's like we need to see how
I'm pretty sure that's...
they re-prepare.
Yeah, they wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You've gone too far. Starts with a D. That's M.
Yeah, I know my BCRs.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
What's the point? If they're that far off, let's just leave it.
But we get money for killing them.
If we have to walk, like...
When you finish a long rest.
Yeah.
Technically, I've been long resting.
Suddenly get into activity.
No, you haven't. But
Can't we just barrel in?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
You can.
And it's like, do you want to be a horse and ride us over there, or a bear and ride us over there?
You're not riding me.
It's not just an animal. What's wrong with you?
I'm not your beast of burden.
You are literally our beast of burden most of the time.
No, that's my cart.
Okay. And your rented boat.
120.
So yeah, walk on over there. Yeah, sure. I'll try to be stealthy. Let's see how well the Austin does. Well, I rolled 1. So.
Yeah, let's make fun of Austin for his lack of stealth.
I mean, if you want to.
I'm not being sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm wearing full plate. I'm not going to try. What kind of? How many people down there? What are they made up of?
So you make your way up, trying to.
At least see them before we get there.
It looks like majority are goblins. There's, as far as creatures that are bigger than like medium size, like your size, there's probably 4, maybe 5. And I mean, there's like quite a few of small guys, but maybe probably not more than 20 small guys. But okay.
So, are they packed in pretty good? Or all around a campfire?
I mean, there's a campfire, and there's dancing and laughing and celebration, and
We understand that language.
Yeah.
yeah, there's revelry, and we are the greatest, and we will chew them up and vomit them out, and
That's just wasteful.
Yeah.
At least swallow.
So, opening gambit?
What? I have a crossbow.
Yeah, I think I'll start out then, and we'll deal with anyone who straggles out.
Before Nick starts shooting, I cast bark skin on myself and turn into a bear.
How far away are we when we start the fight?
150 feet. Getting up to where I can, center it on their camp at the very edge.
just so I have it all, get your Initiatus.
Ha!
5.
10. Oh wait, I'm a bear right now. 7.
3.
Ha! Come on, negatives.
That's that. So. All right. But ultimately, you guys do have yourselves a surprise round, because they're not paying enough attention
And
for
they're everywhere.
3 guys in the night to to notice.
Okay, so
Is it nighttime?
it's late evening.
Yeah, it's late evening.
So before Nick does that, I do my little spellcasting bit.
Okay.
Then, ba-doop. So, launch a little ball, reaches over there, then rips fabric of space-time apart into a 40-foot diameter sphere of pure blackest, space.
Which one is this?
Hunger Hador. It's
Oh, it's your technically.
tentacle space.
Yes.
Yes.
It just damage.
Yes, so everyone in there takes 3 damage.
And what's the size?
40.
40-foot diameter. 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
It's a fireball.
Okay. And it does 3 damage to everyone in there?
3 damage, and everyone needs a reflex save.
Or
2 more d6 of acid damage as the...
okay.
Yes, or 2.
So, and what is the DC?
Man, I'm sure.
Yeah, but there's more than one that's going to make it.
3, 8... 11? No, that's plus 8.
And this is a dex save, you said, right?
Yes. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 9. 19.
Your DC is 19?
That's way too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it 8 plus proficiency plus spell level plus...
Nope.
Oh.
You already skipped it.
Oh, so just 8 plus proficiency plus
Stat?
stat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So... 11... Yeah, 16.
16? Okay.
So, 2 save?
Okay. And how much... And just do group damage for everyone else. How much
Yep.
do they think?
9 more damage.
9 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's them. And for that one... Okay.
It is also very loud whispers in there and difficult terrain as they're trying to make their way out.
It's freaky.
Mm-hmm. Also, magical darkness that even dark vision can't see through.
I just think it'll be funny if they walk into the fire.
So at least put down a globe of darkness.
And that was that was a total of 12, right?
Yeah, to the people who took both.
Okay. Okay.
Can I still see any enemies who aren't in a globe of
Yes.
amorphous darkness?
Yeah, quite a few.
Crossbow.
8. Or an 8. So I got an 8.
Are we in Warrior's Might?
No.
I make 12. I have disadvantage.
You make 12. What are you shooting at? Just one of the little guys? Shooting at
Is
one
there
of the bigger
guys?
targets? Yeah, no. There are a total of 4 larger guys within the area. Well,
Are they wearing
3
metal?
of them can be seen. They're
Are they
kind of
wearing
gross.
metal armor?
What?
Are they wearing metal armor?
No.
No, yeah, shoot the bigger guys. They probably dodge less.
Okay. And what did you get?
14.
14 hits.
Hey, good job, crossbow.
As we all just fall to the ground.
Just 4 damage. No, 6 damage.
Yeah, you get your dex.
4
All
damage
right.
plus 2.
He's a bear.
Gone?
I'm so amazed that the crossbow hit.
How far away are they?
150 feet. Well, that's to the center of the plaster. Any of them closer?
Ugh.
Probably, but yeah, probably not by a huge amount. It's under about 150 feet away, which means 130, 120 feet. This is probably the nearest couple of goblins.
Sweet. Some of them are at least in Eldritch Blast range.
I double move forward. So I'm 80 feet closer. So they're 40 feet away from me.
Okay.
And
And that ends the surprise round, and most of them are before you.
I'd imagine so. I rolled pretty low on that initiative.
Let's see how many can make it out of the rough terrain and darkness, being completely confused.
Mm-hmm.
I just want.
What happens to the ones that don't?
They take another round of damage.
That your turn or at their turn?
Uh,
It's like, is that currently happening? Do we just want to do that first?
yeah, that is true.
No, most likely due to be in their movement or beginning of his turn.
Hunger. Let's see. Any creature starts its turn takes 2d6.
Okay.
3 cold damage.
You're the worst roller.
Yeah. And any creature that ends it takes it.
Okay.
So they take damage just for being there, and then if they stop, they don't get out. They take more.
And we're gonna get Pound it.
Anyone who hates popping knuckles, we're just their least favorite channel at this point.
I don't have to. I've busted my hands a couple times, so I can just. My phones don't align properly.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it with this middle knuckle and this wrist. Old injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a group of the goblins, quite a few goblins, are running forward. They have what movement? They have 30 feet, so they can't quite get to you.
They sure can't. You told me 120 feet. I was very happy.
Yeah. To which, they're, and one of them near the center wearing all his bright red clothes starts talking about how you're a horse's mother and such.
What are you right now?
A bear.
A bear.
He's yelling at a bear.
Yeah, he's yelling at a bear.
Is that guy in red within 120 feet of me?
What is probably now?
Nice.
120
feet.
And you
is
need
the
a
range on
wisdom
magic
save.
missile.
What?
And you need a wisdom save.
I believe you get advantage on that. Or, not advantage, proficiency.
I do. Let's see here. So that's 19, 22? 22.
22 on your save. I think that's or nothing. Just making sure there's not a half. Yep, that's or nothing, so yeah. No, he's just insulting you.
It's like, you're yelling at a bear, dude.
The bard cantrip, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Best bard cantrip. I insult you so hard you take damage.
No, he's wiser than that. He's a bear. He's not a horse. Today.
See, that's his problem. He's going to turn.
And what's your AC?
16.
16.
Mark's in, putting in work.
Farskin. Yep, 16.
How's it feel, Adam?
He was touching my dice, wasn't he?
He did touch your dice.
That's what I feel like every game. That's why I'm so impressed.
Well, they surround you with arrows. They're giving you some warning shots. They're willing to get.
Like I said,
And the insults continue to express that that's what they're doing on purpose.
I rolled
You don't believe them, but that's what they continue to express.
Even that crossbow hit was only an 8.
How many people in their turn in the seer?
Well, we're not to that yet, now are we?
Oh, okay.
And if they are, how would you know?
When I roll damage? I personally am going to keep this thing up for the full minute, but you have to tell me to roll damage so you can write it down on your sheet.
Nuh-uh.
You would just keep having me at the beginning of end of their turn just roll damage, but that's just bookkeeping for you to keep up appearances.
A, B.
The next one's C.
Yeah, I don't need to go that far. Ooh, that's a complicated one. Nope, touch. I'm not using that one.
Come to my bear paws.
Wow.
They all would have hit me, though, if I didn't use bark skins. So.
Oh, and you have like 11 AC. Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's just use that. No. One of the orc ladies is sort of...
trying to challenge you?
Yeah. She walks up. And... what is that?
Uh-oh.
Otherwise...
Was that a goblin mage in red or an orc in red?
The goblin was in red.
Okay.
The red goblin is the bard.
There's an
Apparently.
orc lady.
Yeah, an orc lady. It's like I'm prioritizing targets currently.
And then...
My turn?
it would be... Yep, John.
Alright. So
It'd be
she
orc.
walked up to me?
She's heading towards you. She's probably still a good 30 feet away.
Alright, I'm gonna maul the guy who cast insults upon me.
Okay.
Apparently not. For 9.
Let's see.
Are we still in Sun's life?
No, you're less than a day outside of it, but you're not.
And it's nighttime now.
That's true.
Let's see. So you're attempting to damage him. You need a charisma save.
16.
16. And what did you get on your attack roll?
9.
9. You miss.
Oh, we'll try him again.
Okay.
Do I need another Christmas save?
You do. Wait, let me check. Yeah, you do. Every time.
Nope. Missed.
What do you get?
I rolled a 4
So,
on my Christmas save. So I got 7.
Oh, 7? Okay. You are charmed. You would really, I mean, if only you had the words to do it as a bear, you would love to praise this goblin. He's just so amazing.
I'm going to kill everyone else. My friend is clearly not appreciated.
Then from literally walking around from the other side of the darkness are 2 other orcs, much like the one that you shot, which are the large. They're medium, but they're bulbous and they're pusful and they got sores and big sacks of goo. And
These are some really sick orcs.
yeah, and they're just sort of steadily marching their way towards you.
That's nice.
Enough that, like, that first one has literally passed by you.
Like actual pass?
striking?
Yeah.
No, not within. No, he's too far to the side for that, but... Don't worry about that. I know you're not quite in distance for that. Otherwise, that brings it on to Rock.
Did you roll the damage at the end of their turn?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
9 damage. The exact same, yeah. 9 damage for anyone still in the sphere.
Oh, don't worry about that.
How do they get out of complete
they
darkness,
just die.
rough terrain?
Or they just die.
Or they just
Yeah,
die?
no, there was enough of them that only had 1 hit point. You didn't need to roll anymore because because one of them got out, the other 3 that were still in there died.
Mm-hmm.
They only had a hit point left. They were more goblins. It's like you got, I mean, the army's, close to half at this point from what you did. You got numbers out.
Yeah. Which is what that spell's for. So, my turn?
Yep.
Thought Bach went before me.
I did go.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
already
You,
gone, and
yeah,
now
you just swung. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, they were...
They're broken up.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're broken up.
I'm going to cast...
Hey, we know the plus orcs are coming to me. I mean, he's right next to me.
No, they're not going to the bear,
Yeah.
is the point. Yeah, they're going towards you two.
Eldritch Blast on the Orca lady. She's at 110 feet.
Okay.
13.
Everyone's rolling with my dice today.
Mm-hmm. And... 3 plus 5.
18.
19.
3 plus 5.
Plus,
8
1.
plus 11.
Oh. I was like, 3 plus 5? That's... Anyways, yeah.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to back up 10 feet.
Okay. Tormmik?
How close are the plus orcs?
The nearest one... Let's see. How close was he before? Around 120. So he's probably about 60 feet away.
Alright, so they like double moved?
Mm-hmm.
So they ain't that slow. They ain't particularly slow.
No.
I'm going to shoot that lady orc with magic missiles. Fistful of stars.
What's the range on magic missile?
120. I looked it up.
More power to you.
Where's my roll of stars? There's my roll.
Yeah, I know. I didn't reach for yours, Bob.
Alright, you started you. Then you thought better of. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that. I can't hand Bob's dice over to Austin.
You'll never hear the end of it.
Well, yeah, because I don't roll damage dice that badly.
113.
Shut up. I get 7. 3, 2, 4. And one more. 24 damage.
24? Okay.
Boop.
You have a movement. You can back up, make them move, wait on turn to attack you.
No, I'm fine.
They just moved 60 feet towards him. And now they're 60 feet away.
Come on.
He feels safe.
Move the 10 feet back with me.
I moved 20 feet back. Fine. Your urging is like, no, come on. Fine. I moved my full movement.
All 20 feet of it.
And let's see that. And you, top of the initiative.
More damage.
Well, that's what you're talking about.
This is going to be really awesome when I cast it in a sealed
Yeah,
room.
let's start with her. She's gonna start by moving.
7 lights just slammed in.
Yeah, moves.
You cast out one of the pus goblins, not the caster.
If she has less than half of her hit points, she's upset. What's your AC again?
16.
16.
She walked past me. She's going to turn around and attack now?
No, she did not. The pus guys did. She was walking towards you. She's the one that's charging the bear and clawing at you. She's attacking you with claws, bear.
Show her claws.
Not doing so well. There we go, one of them hit. So she claws at you for 8 slashing damage.
Go for her. I'm proud of her. She gets 4 attacks on this simple crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's hacks.
Let's try that spell. It's like I, for some reason, threw spellcasters in here, but hadn't prepared it with spell cards. Oh well. I didn't realize I picked several spellcasters. O-M-N.
I didn't realize that.
What?
Lightning bolt ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. So you cast along the ground, it just leaves a patch of flaming earth. If it's like grass.
Well, it is lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning is known to be quite hot.
Mm-hmm.
What's their speed? I got a decent speed. Yeah, no. The red goblin will keep moving forward and move closer to, around Bob and closer to you guys.
Bob doesn't swing at it, that's an indication.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were going for the other caster, thinking you
How
had
close
that.
are you to each other?
I'm 10 feet away.
10 feet.
Yeah.
10
Between
feet?
us.
10 foot radius sphere. Alright, mm-hmm. You both need a wisdom save.
Boop.
19.
16.
Okay, you are both fine.
I get a +1 to saves.
That's one of the things I'm actually proficient in, even though I only have 11 wisdom.
No, so am I. 19.
were fine before. You're still fine. Otherwise, we get. Let's see. They continue to move up.
That hits.
Yep.
That probably does too.
Yep.
Wow.
So 2 hits from the bows of the guys that are shooting you.
1 and a 3.
And then 4 more on top of that, so 8 total piercing damage from arrows. Okay. You can now officially stop theoretically rolling dice for your thing. Everyone in there is now dead.
Awesome.
2 of them have escaped. And then we go to John.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the lady who attacked me.
Yeah, it seems so.
17.
17 hits.
That's a D8. 8, 12 damage.
12 damage. Is that color? Yes. I was like, I know it gets pretty close. Okay. She's dead.
And there's other dudes near me?
I think
probably
we'll
around 10 feet away.
Huh.
No one right there, but you can, within your movement, yeah.
Okay.
Can you split attacks?
What do you mean?
Attack, move, attack. Everyone's got strong.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move over to one of the dudes with the, are the people
Yeah.
shooting at me?
They're goblins. Yeah, the people shooting at you are goblins.
Okay. I'm going to move.
And literally, yes, they all ran forward like almost in formation 10 to 15 feet away from you and started shooting arrows at you.
Okay, I'm gonna,
that is what they did.
I'm going
They
to
are
move up
missing
to.
at that range?
Yes.
I'm going to move up and try to smack one. 18.
Hit.
6.
10 damage.
Alright. He goes down too.
Swatting goblins like flies.
And boy, is that bird ever glad he managed to charm me.
Alright.
Oh, no!
And then we get the other orcs that
The pussy orcs?
that keep moving forward.
If they double move, they're within 10 feet of him and 20 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, they obviously have spells or plus shot or something.
Well, if they double move, I mean...
Yeah, if they run, they don't have an action.
Or so you might think.
We do.
They wouldn't have an action.
They'd be wrong.
They wouldn't have an action. They'd have to have something else.
Well, they can move 2 times without using their action for one of those moves.
They have a dash action and they didn't use it before?
They are aggressive.
Huh.
And no, the back ones did.
Huh.
The one that was further away from his fellows did not, because he was further away from his fellows. He's like, I'm not that stupid. I'm not just totally solo engaging here. Okay, so that is melee.
Who are they attacking in melee?
They are not. But we end up with 2 of them probably within 10 feet of you, and one of them probably between the 2 of you.
Coming for me?
He's sort of on the, he's noticing you're running. He's almost like ready to grab whoever's ready to run.
Running.
He's ready to...
Kind of thought these were zombies.
I
Wow, that's fine.
I can't really run.
Burn spell slots for healing?
No, my Thorn Whip increased damage.
Oh yeah, for a level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now 2d6 instead of 1d6.
But yeah, so they're like pretty much right up in your area.
They're in your grill, yo.
And then Rock, what would you like to do?
Are they within 10 feet of me, you said?
One of them is within 5 feet of you. He is up in, yeah.
Cast your shield spell.
It's either that or...
It's the one that, like I said, been shot with an arrow before.
Could I... Is there anywhere within 30 feet I can move to line all three of these guys up? In a straight line.
You could line up two of them, but to do so, you would have to risk provoking this guy.
Well, yeah. Could I line two of them up in the red goblin? Within 100 feet.
No.
Okay.
Could he scare the crap out of the red goblin? And line two.
Yeah, he can get fairly close, so it'd be like 5 feet away from him, but no, with where they're coming, because they're coming, pretty much, because you made them go around the sphere, they would not be in the line with that.
Now, if I move out, could I get all three of them in a sphere? Without hitting Austin.
How big is the sphere?
20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter.
Yes, you could.
Yeah. I'll back off, take my attack for opportunity. 15, so it probably hits.
Yep. 16. You take 3 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 necrotic damage as he claws at you.
6. Ooh, spicy. Kind of figured that would be poison, if anything.
Isn't necrotic hard to heal?
Nope.
Just another type. Shadows are hard to heal. They're dicks. And then I'll drop a giant black sphere on them. The other one disappears.
Okay. The initial, what happens this turn?
How do you read if they start their turn in and end their turn in? Does anything happen that initial turn?
No.
Or just once it wraps back around to them?
Once back.
Does it say what happens when you cast it?
It just says initial. When they start their turn.
Well, when did they get that, like acid, didn't they, at one point?
End of turn.
End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah.
So no, they don't get anything to the start of their turn.
So he's doing it wrong before.
Well, they all would have started their turn in it.
But they wouldn't have all ended the turn and got
Well,
the
the
secondary
point
damage.
is, they got a free extra 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any creature who starts this turn in. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would say when you cast it in at the beginning of turn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So no, if you do it, nothing happens right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Except they can't see you.
Yeah.
And
So,
I can't
And
see
you can't
them.
see them.
yes.
And it's your turn, Tormmik. What do you do? There's a big ball of blackness on you. What do you...
After I cast, I move again to a different location, so if they charge it back out, I'm not there.
Can I see the red goblin?
You can move around the sphere to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would the goblin still within 120 feet?
Yes.
He gets a fistful of stars.
Okay. Charisma save.
A charisma save. I don't have advantage on those.
But you rolled a 19.
21.
21 makes it. Carry on.
Those stars. 27 damage.
Oh, you just dice rolled it.
Yep.
What? How much?
27.
Okay.
Ha!
It's not gonna work. He doesn't have any damage. Okay.
Fine's a little, extreme for what just happened to him. Alive, I will accept.
Then all of a sudden,
Stars.
And so is your mother!
that's it. It's my whole turn.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
moved.
all?
I
Nothing?
cast
Okay.
spells.
I didn't cast Expeditious.
Okay, what do we got?
Yep.
For you, we just have goblins left.
5. 16 to get 6.
13 is 17, so one of them hits.
One of them misses.
So 5 piercing damage. They're still affecting you. And then it's your turn, John.
They are dealing you damage.
What is wrong with the dice?
Okay. So
How do I manage?
Next goblin in line, I guess.
No.
Just suffer until the DM gives you a robe of magic missiles.
9?
9 would miss.
Natural 20?
Would hit. If you'd like, you don't have to roll damage. I can just let it kill that one.
I want to know.
Because you get double dice.
17 damage.
How'd I know it died?
It's more like I bite at him and then misses.
Was that the one that actually hit you? Did you choose that one?
Yeah. And then I look at the rest.
That's what happens when you hurt me.
You only have the 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a bear.
I didn't know if you had bite and 2 paws.
They continue their way forward after having pretty much made a straight line forward through it, but they did begin their turn there. So what happens at the beginning of their turn?
10 cold damage, and you also know that's rough terrain too, right?
Yeah, so half. Okay.
So they might have to double move just to get out.
One guy doesn't, the other guy definitely does.
Yeah.
So the 10 damage.
Because he only gets like 30 feet total.
Mm-hmm.
In the pitch blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Hope he picks the right direction.
So yeah, they get out.
Do I see all 3 of them pop out?
I had to move
From my-
20
Yes,
feet
and
to
you
one
see.
side.
Well, you see the first one pop out, and he would pretty much turn, find you, and head towards you. This, by the way, is still the one with your arrow sticking in him,
Crossbow, yeah!
or bolt, I guess.
While he moved around the circle, would the circle still be in the way of seeing him?
Not from where he would have gotten out. No.
Okay. Because I also moved to try to make sure if they came out that way, the circle would still be in the way. Mostly.
I can only move 20 feet.
Yeah.
I cannot turn around and use the circle's cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. He gets within 10 feet of you. He's not making another mistake. He explodes. You need a con save.
I got plus 3. 19.
19?
Nope, 20. Plus 1.
There's a box that went down.
You take 6 poison damage.
Dude.
Hey, I think you have resistance to that.
I do. So I could theoretically take a quarter poison damage.
Which is the other 2, as they get out, they continue their march towards you.
Yes, but they're not to me yet because I made sure to move.
They're pretty close.
Yeah, but not yet.
How far did you move away?
Probably another 15 feet away from where they would be coming out.
Oh. They're to you. They're on either side of you.
It's like, oh, you're closer than he thought.
Yeah. Yeah, they are right at you. But they don't do their thing.
Well, I moved that.
They don't explode.
They had to move, double move, and then use their moving towards an enemy move.
Yeah, because they're here, circle, went this way.
Now I'm thinking of, do they
Then
explode
came-
if I shoot them?
Weren't they going this way?
Yeah, no, they came out the side and
Yeah.
then they went around.
So, they're coming towards Austin. I was here in between them. I go sideways.
Well, no, these are
Then
the
I-
other 2.
Yeah, the ones that were near me.
No, the one that was near you is the one that just exploded on Austin.
Oh.
These are the other 2.
That were coming towards me?
Yes.
Yes, well, I moved perpendicular, then tried to sweep back behind.
Yeah, so they saw where you ended,
Oh.
and they headed towards you.
Oh, okay.
And then they got
you
out.
said they went straight through. I thought they just kept moving
no,
back.
No, they did not back up, was I guess what I was trying to say. They did not leave the thing. They moved forward, they progressed through it, which meant that they did actually have more to move through it, and thus they had to use all 3 of their...
Okay.
Anyways, it's your turn. They're right around you.
Ooh.
I forgot to use the nilbog.
The
Bless
what?
you.
Sorry. I forgot to use the red goblin.
No.
It's a no-bog. That's your troubles. Because we have those again. They're back.
I don't know what trolls you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, don't know what no bog is. They're not on the list.
Yeah, they
What's
worth
up?
money. Just they're not on the bounty list. Are those worth money?
I'm pulling out magical
Wait,
greatsword.
when the orc exploded, did he drop ears?
There's bits of them around.
Canines. We need canines from the orcs.
They're definitely.
Oh, yeah, no, their fangs are definitely... Yeah, their teeth, definitely
Alright.
easily found, yeah.
So, 18 to hit.
Yes.
$16 damage.
16... Okay. Same one?
16 to hit.
Yes.
11 damage.
He explodes.
Damn it, I was really hoping if I killed him, he wouldn't explode.
No, apparently they explode when you kill them, too.
You need a con
Con
save.
save, yeah. This is poison, right?
Dwarven Belt might give you advantage on their save.
Yeah, I know. Advantage and resistance.
Yeah, it would give you advantage, yeah. Or if it would, it is poison, yes.
You have improved.
I make it mine.
10.
You got 10 total on your save?
Yeah, on the advantage save.
Okay. Well then, no. But
You take full damage, which is half damage.
14. Just you can use the second. However, you failed, so you also become poisoned.
I don't know if that gives me immunity.
You'd have to check the belt.
Oh, yeah, I have the belt.
It probably doesn't give you immunity.
I only take half damage.
Yeah, I have advantage on saving throws against poisoned and resistance to poison damage.
Alright, so
But I am not immune to the poison effect that gives me disadvantage to everything.
okay. Disadvantage and everything, and also
Oh, hold on.
the inability to regain hit points.
Do I have that advantage thingy? Inspiration?
Yeah, once per session.
Is that a d6 to a save?
No, it's advantage.
Oh. I already have advantage.
Otherwise, it'd be, I guess,
Hey, someone almost
the
used
end of
it,
yours,
Adam.
so going on to Tormmik.
Yeah, someone almost used it.
If someone remembered it, that's... How does your, look at how your Hagar thing affects flesh and ears and such.
Oh, as soon as I saw him come out, I dismissed. I let it go.
Yeah, we're talking about the other
I mean the ones from all the goblins that got morphed in your...
Well, it does is cold damage, so frostbite.
Yeah.
It does acid as well.
Yeah, it does acid, but it doesn't say it affects things.
Where's she going?
How close is the goblin?
The goblin, from where you are, probably would be 85 feet.
I move a little closer.
Okay. And you're going to need your charisma save.
Well, I got a 15 on that attack.
By the way, you're no longer affected at this point. You had until the end of your following turn.
I made like a 20.
Okay, you're fine. You can...
Nope, 19.
19. You may attack him.
I rolled 15 on the attack.
No, 15. That would hit.
9 damage.
Okay.
Surprisingly useful today, Vic.
That's right.
He seems fine. Ding.
Might have to use another star on him.
I'm sure I'll get him eventually. That's why I'm
that
using the
one's-
crossbow.
Hit. Hit.
Wait, did they multiply? Because I killed 2 of them now, haven't I?
Yeah. They're down to 5.
Alright, last time you only rolled 4 dice.
Oh. There were 6 of them last time. And I think I rolled 6 dice.
You didn't.
Oh.
Well, he did. Those just missed.
What is it? 13... 17 damage? All of a sudden they hit him. And then, not to...
Oh, I'm people.
How much
Oh, you're
carryover?
4. 4.
Now you can cast spells if you wanted. Or just become another bear.
Good work. You've gotten through my first form.
Yeah,
now
make
my
your-
second.
Whatever. What's the thing against Vicious Mockery? What what save is Vicious Mockery again? Was it Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Make a Wisdom.
Me?
Yeah. He's insulting you and your complete inability to harm him in any way.
I think that's going to fail.
Oh, I look up what it does.
No, use your inspiration.
5.
It's a D4 psychic damage.
Yeah.
And a disadvantage on attacking them.
Oh no.
You take a psychic damage and disadvantage on your next attack roll that you make before the end of your next turn.
Yeah, you know what my next attack's going to be?
It's going to be a star.
Magic missiles.
Okay.
I just won't roll one. That's how I'll get around it. Advantage.
Anyways, John.
I'm a bear.
Okay.
Move and attack.
Move and attack.
Okay.
Get those goblins, man.
13?
13 would hit. No, close enough.
10.
10. Okay. Dead.
Another one?
Sure.
Definitely hit.
I don't know. It was only a 19. It wasn't a 20.
19 hits.
13.
Dead. Oh, so we have him left.
We got a Nilbog. No, Nilbog went. We got a Pus Orc still.
Yep. No, Tridor.
Two. No, yours exploded already. That's right.
Just that one. What's he going to do? Is he going to rethink his life and turn it over a new leaf, or is he going to explode?
He's gonna claw at Nick.
No, he's gonna go, go for missionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit. So that's gonna be 4 slashing and 3 necrotic damage.
You can't heal.
And then it is your turn, Rock.
But he's got lots of health, so.
Me too.
I've got enough.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you would just explode on your own. Not make me do the trouble.
You could always back up and shoot him.
True enough.
It might be worthwhile to back up, take this hit, and not take the explosion.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Remember, you got disadvantage on like everything because poison.
Yeah.
Hit. 3 and 2 necrotic.
Eldritch Blast. So,
How far would you get?
30 feet.
Okay.
So,
Making sure you're out of blast range.
17.
17 damage?
No, 17 to hit.
So, say yes. AC's 9.
Oh, wow, no wonder I hit them.
7 damage.
7 damage. 7, 14. Okay, he's still alive. Oh, yeah, that was...
You hit.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Missed.
maybe. I get plus 8. So 2, yeah, 10.
Yeah, hit.
Oh, I forgot what that was.
For 14 damage.
14? Yeah, he explodes, and you're out of his range.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a funny thing to kill when it was in a big group of them others.
Yeah, I would have. But that's harder to do. You guys pretty much know how to get in there to keep everyone around. Anyways, after you is, of course, Tormmik.
Here's a goblin.
Yes, in red.
Fistful stars.
Okay.
Do I still need a charisma save?
Yes, you do.
Is that a concentration thing or a class thing? 'Cause
That's just something he has.
Oh.
I'm inspired. Oop. Yeah, take that 11 over that 9. I get +2, gives me a 13.
You're fine.
Cool.
It's a low DC.
Boop. 26 damage.
Either exactly his health or he has 1 left.
Think whatever you want, guys.
It's magic, and oh, he's immune to this.
Huh? That's totally possible. This is not a first level spell.
No. That doesn't matter. It's a source of damage.
Well, that's my
Well, technically, it's 7 sources of damage, but...
yeah.
Yeah, it's a source of damage.
7 sources of damage. It's 7 hits. I can make them hit different targets.
Yeah.
You're not. You could have probably wiped out all of those goblins.
Yeah.
I guess, and speaking of which, it goes up to them. John. Bear! Wait, no, Nilbog's on that.
Oh, Nilbog's actually turning around to fight you now?
No, he's gonna.
Oh, he's just on that list.
Yeah,
of
he's
goblins.
in that goblin list. He has the same AC as the initiative as the goblins. Yeah, we're just gonna go again. Another save for the vicious mockery.
He is down.
Austin,
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Whoop.
Make it.
Yeah, got an
Okay, there you
18 +3, 21.
But he is insulting you.
Alright, 1 little goblin. And 12?
Miss. Those guys are all dead. Rock.
Fire net.
Wait, do I get proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're proficient with your... as a bear? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, then that should be 15.
15 would hit.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I don't know. What does the bear get? You get not. You don't add your proficiency. You get
Plus
with the
5 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that adds proficiency already. So no, that is already using the proficiency. Yeah.
That's bull crap.
Sorry.
If anything, you could do it off its strength and your proficiency of 3, but you would not be using a 5 plus yours. You would be using strength plus proficiency.
Which is still better.
No, it would just use what the actual animal has. It's like, wait a minute, no, it has a total.
So, firing for red.
You are not better at being a bear than a bear is at being a bear.
I don't know, he's a little bit better.
You're a little bit better at being a person than a bear is.
Charisma. 8 plus 8, 16.
There we go.
19 to hit.
Yes, that would hit.
13 damage.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Five plus 8 is 13.
Would hit.
For 14 damage. Less haha, more dead.
Yeah. Alright. Then it would be Tormmik.
There's some goblins left.
Over by John.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna...
Everything else is dead?
Well, there's 3 goblins left by John. Oh, you're just gonna start collecting the...
No, I'm not going to collect anything. I'm just going to stop firing my crossbow, and I'm not wasting magic missiles on goblins.
No. Okay.
So, everyone's good. You got this. I believe in you.
Ooh.
As we just bow out of the fight. You're still there. You're fine. Take out some goblins.
I took 4 damage.
You're fine. I've taken over like 30.
Technically, my bear did.
Okay, so you guys know, so it goes back to the goblins.
Well,
turn.
I'm collecting orc teeth.
Okay.
And technically, it's the goblin's turn before my turn anyways.
No, it's not.
I just...
Well, you know, yeah, no, no, because you already went, yeah.
Mhm.
You just had your turn.
Unless, of course, I start running.
Okay, so there are 3 of those left.
Mhm.
2 of them are going to... One misses, and that one misses. And the other one points out that you're not a horse's mother. You're clearly some sort of freaky elf man. Freaky elf man, make your wisdom save.
Wait, there was more than one guy with vicious mockery? There were 2 Nilbogs?
Yeah, you make that. And then it's your turn.
Someone just insulted him.
Yeah.
Who do you attack?
The guy who insulted me.
Okay. And did you make your charisma save?
You didn't say I had to.
I'm sorry. You will also need a charisma save. You may leave that as your hit if you would like.
14.
14 would make it.
Alright. 9 damage.
Okay.
And another charisma save. Made it. The attack. Made it. $10 damage.
10? Okay. I have to write this down. I don't have to do that for much of them. It's like only the big guys were needing that.
Is Nilbog like a grunt in War Machine where the nearest goblin does take up? Or was the other guy just not casting spells and firing the bow this entire time?
You don't know?
Adam threw another one in because we were winning.
No. I actually used this other ability that they have, but he had to be dead for it to be worthwhile.
You mean like take up?
Nilbogism.
Nilbog. It literally is take up. Nearest goblin becomes another Nilbog.
Let's see, and then after...
It'd be great if you could kill the rest of those goblins. Because if I have to deal with this again, I'm not going to be happy.
I believe in you.
We believe!
And my
Has
stuff-
anything showing up to show the magic transfer to a different goblin? Start collecting teeth.
It's an invisible spirit.
Sorry, man. Yeah, 2 ogres exploding me and go and find the teeth. I have dark vision. I'm poisoned. I'm bad at shooting right now.
You get to make a save at the end of each of your turns, by the way, so you're probably over it by now.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. The 2 that attack. One of them hits with its... That does 8 piercing damage with its arrow.
Look at it, max damage. Good for it.
And then you need a wisdom save as he continues to mock you.
16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, you make it.
He's mocking the druid. High wisdom.
Well, what are you going to do? Mock him back?
Yes.
No, I'll probably go kill some normal goblins.
Yeah, I'm going to go and kill the normal goblin. Seeing how apparently this stuff's contagious. That hits. I rolled a 12, so... 7 damage.
Dead.
14, so that hits.
D6s.
Right you are. Not biting him again. 2, 8, 12 damage.
Down to just the one that's been insulting you lately. What do you guys do?
Not help is what they do.
Do you continue to move forward to collect ears and such from...
Yeah, I mean, it's like if I got the
It's like,
key from
he's got one, he's gonna be done.
Yeah, no, it's like...
Get the other key.
Uh-huh.
You know, if I become his friend, it's just going to be bad.
No.
Hilarious.
You're a bear. You would have to start charging at us. We would realize something's wrong and kill the
Are
thing.
you within 80 feet?
No, not right now.
Yeah.
It's like had to circle back because I'm guessing Austin's not collecting anything.
No. I don't need to filter.
He doesn't care that he keeps wearing
Yes.
this track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And good job.
Alright,
Charisma.
16.
16 would make it, yeah.
Or 9.
Yes.
Charisma. Edge.
You'd have been better with that edge.
No, because the edge doesn't count for anything.
It looked like a
Advantage.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, now for damage. I rolled a 16. He's not going to take any damage for this, is he? 7, 8, 9, 10.
No.
Yeah.
But it'll heal 6.
We have no idea what the 6 power is. It's either not taking damage or healing through it. Who knows?
It's doing
Wow.
both. It is literally doing both.
Thank God you guys aren't helping.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's just wailing away on this one guy as a bear. He's just...
We'll get over there. You're fine. He's vicious mocking you.
That you guys might recognize is what the red one did, and it is now your turns.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell, wait, that one picked up the same attack pattern of telling jokes.
Well, we got all the teeth back there. Start walking up. Pew, pew.
Charisma.
16 and 20 to hit
Okay.
for 14 damage.
Okay.
10 to charisma.
You love that guy.
Well, I'm still walking over there.
You must use your action praising him.
Well, that's my action, so.
Yeah, it does have an
Yeah,
action.
it's on your next turn.
Yeah.
Because it's until the end of your next turn.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but that's an action. I can still be walking
Yeah.
over there.
and then Tormmik.
I start back towards the cart.
You still have lots of ears to collect.
He's not doing any of that.
Oh.
I did work.
I did work. I cast magic missiles and stuff.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
I mean, what else am I going to do?
Oh no, you're gonna have to.
June?
Wait.
Besides, while we're over here, who knows
seven,
something of the
eight,
cart?
nine,
It's completely
10.
unguarded.
10?
It's completely unguarded.
3 psychic damage and disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Get the-
So, my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so... 6.
6.
I love that guy.
Yeah, you love that guy too. Okay.
Spend my turn walking.
Okay.
Hey, you're a cool goblin.
Okay.
Goblin's turn.
Yes, you're no longer charmed.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be, yeah, he stops bugging you. You guys are nice guys. He goes over towards the other Nilbog.
The Nilbog's body to try to collect his stuff.
Your turn to praise him.
Did he have to what?
And at the end of your turn, then you're no longer charmed.
But you could walk towards him.
Oh yeah, I walk over to him.
Hey, friend.
Praising you.
Good body. You're good. And he leaves.
Does he teleport?
No, he's walking away.
Oh. Yeah, well, this is going to be a battle of attrition.
To be fair, he has made it clear he's just going to leave if you're willing to let him.
Nope.
Yeah,
just worth
we
money.
walked into camp unprovoked and started murdering them. He's misinformed.
If he lets us cut off his ears. He's your best friend again, Nick.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Still walking towards him. Well, double
Stalking
move. Yeah.
14.
Makes it.
I just hit him twice.
Yeah, so 15 to hit.
Yeah.
He takes 8 damage.
Okay.
16 on charisma. 18 hit. 3, 8, 12 damage.
Okay.
It's turn.
He's trying to. You're an alright guy. You may carry on. Go back.
Is he disengaging with the Bob?
Not
Or is he
bear.
Yeah, the non-charmed bear?
Yes, he would be.
So he only moved 30. Or whatever his movement speed is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I would have left him. Too much work.
But these guys,
Yeah, we're not stopping. We're going to kill him.
They want this done.
Does he eventually just die, or...
What do you want to run?
For sake of time. Yeah.
They're like, no.
It might take some time. But
Yeah,
you're
no,
gonna murder
it
him.
takes an obnoxious level of time because it literally is pretty much getting both of you hitting him on the same turn.
Between his healing and damage negation.
Yeah.
Is there a cap to that, or can he literally just absorb a hit?
Yeah. His reaction. Exert a hit. Heal instead from it. To be fair, it's not nearly as devastating as the old Vildog, where you could never, where it wasn't a reaction. That was just how any hit treated it. At least now, if you hit him more than once, he has to take damage from later ones. It's Vildog. It's the Goblin backwards.
How were you supposed to kill old Nilboss?
The old one you healed.
Ah.
You healed it to death, and nothing told you that. You had to figure that out.
Wait, so if you healed it, it took damage? That's weird.
But
So we,
but anyways, you
chop
get
up-
4 sets of teeth, and you get 19 pairs of goblin ears. So 4 orc teeth, 19.
which is worth, like, nothing, really. Goblin, 1 silver a set.
It's like 2 gold almost.
And 4 orc teeth, which are 1 gold piece.
Yeah.
A set.
Man, fighting these
Did we get it? Is there any stuff in there?
And you are at their camp, and you may loot the camp next time. Will you join us as well to find out what they find? And I say that I have to give you something. I put a note, you get something.
How about the level?
No.
We haven't had a level in a long time.
Nope, you haven't sufficiently met the next criteria to get a level.
This is really... That was a hard fight, though.
The next criteria has nothing to do with combat, by the way.
It is either we get the story to the point where he wants, or 18 episodes.
Never gain a level again.
Yeah.
You know, if nothing else, in 2 sessions we're going to gain a level.
No, I never said that. That wasn't what I told you.
Ah.
I said that there was a cap that you're almost to, where you couldn't go above it. You're not gonna meet the story requirements by the time you do that.
Oh yeah, we couldn't be above level 10 by now.
Yeah.
Well, we're not even.
You're not. You haven't met the requirements that I want you to meet.
Stop dicking around and fulfilling your own witch power fantasy. Do story.
Well, no, it's how powerful the world is. I have certain areas where I want to introduce at a power level where I don't want you to be
roll through it.
Yeah, just sort of punching it into the ground. I need to introduce it at a point where it is still something of note. That is why you are locked.
At least it's not Dark Soul. You're not Dark Souling us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? Oh, you died. Why? Oh, you took a left instead of a right. That was a bad choice. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
What indication was there that I shouldn't have done that? None.
When you died.
None at all.
There's usually writing on the ground. Is the answer.
Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.